When you're ready.
Rolling.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. Oh my god. Oh, welcome back to my channel. You can see the kind of morning we're having. This is Lisa Potter-Dixon. You will have seen her on a video already because I'll put the other one up first. We are now going to do the perfect brow. How would you describe it? Do you want to call it the perfect brow, or a brow in quick steps, or just get your time to do the perfect brow?
I would say the perfect brow for your face shape.
There you go, the perfect brow for your face shape. As always, we'll list everything below, so don't worry about trying to grab notes as we're going through. I don't know what she's going to do, we haven't discussed it. What we've done is I've got a prepped skin. Lisa's going to do the perfect brow, and then the next video is going to be Smokey Eye.
We'll have a Smokey Eye, especially on a Monday lunchtime.
Monday lunchtime, Smokey Eye. And then I'll go to Pret.
Exactly.
And show everybody my fabulous makeup.
Exactly. So brows, I'm obsessed with eyebrows. You love a good brow.
I love a good brow, mainly so I can do that.
Oh, can you do one? I didn't see. Oh, damn it. Hold on, am I doing it?
No, you look confused.
Because I always think I'm doing it and then I'm like, now I am though.
No, they look like two caterpillars trying to have a fight.
Damn it. Oh, you just can't teach that.
The perfect brow, what do people need to know?
Okay, so personally I would go and get your brows done by an expert every 4 to 6 weeks if you can, because once you start tweezing, if you make a mistake, you tend to just keep going, but if you take one wrong hair, it can be a massive error. And obviously there's loads of ways to get your brows done: waxing, threading, or just tweezing. It really is your preference. I know you prefer tweezing, do you?
Yeah, with tweezer.
Yeah, but tinting is a really big
Tinting,
deal.
Threading and tweezing.
Right, okay.
Oh, the 3 T's.
There you go, triple T. Whereas I love waxing, tweezing and tinting. It's not TWT, not quite as catchy.
See, you won't like waxing when you're a bit older because it comes back to bite you in the butt because it stretches the skin.
Really? But do you not think, because when I wax someone, I really pull the skin to make sure that it's not...
But you're still pulling it, and the eye is so thin.
There you go.
So none of that!
I'll let you know. but tinting is really important because it makes your brows look fuller. Even I tint my eyebrows and they're so dark anyway. It also makes them a bit glossier. But mapping your brows is the key thing. So you're not going to have to do this every single day because once you got it, you got it. But as we do get older, we lose the tail of our brows.
Yeah. Oh God, yeah.
And that really, you lose the structure.
Where's it goes on holiday?
It just literally runs off. Runs off. I don't know.
I think it leaves your brow and comes to your chin.
Maybe, maybe. And men's just keep growing, don't they?
It's rude.
But also out their nose.
And out their nose.
Yeah, no thanks. No, what I prefer. So I'm going to show you how to map your brows.
Okay.
So you get the perfect shape brow for your face. So it doesn't matter what face shape you've got or what type of brow you've got. Follow this technique. Okay. You need a makeup brush.
You've been told.
You've been told. And I'm using a brow pencil because I personally love pencils. I know you're a powder girl usually, so I'm going to show you a pencil.
Hey, anything that gives me like that brow, Sean Connery brow, I'm there.
Sean Connery brow, I like that. Okay, so this is where your eyebrow should start.
Should I go here so I can have a quick look?
Should I do the other side? Is that easy? There you go, that's probably easier. So, straight from the corner of the nose, straight up. So that's where you want to hold the brow. Yeah, maybe actually. Do you want to go that way?
Ben's getting it there too.
Okay, we're all right then. So corner of the nose, straight up, and you're going to do a little mark there. That is where your eyebrow should start. I can use the darker shade so I can see
Very
everything.
exciting.
Well, and also, do you know if your brows start in the right place, your nose looks slimmer, which is always a bonus. Then from the corner of the nose, if you look straight ahead, that's where your brows should arch. And if they arch in the right place, it's like an instant eye lift, which makes you look
coat hangers for the face.
Look it up. And then the most important bit, I think, is where they end. So corner of the nose, and then corner of the eye, and mark it. And actually, you've got a few hairs hanging on there. Hairs hanging on that are like, we're not going yet. So
oh yeah,
it does pretty much.
Zoom in on the old little eye there, Ben.
So when your brow ends in the right place, it lifts your cheekbones as well. So it's going to add structure to the face.
Oh, I need all of that lifting action.
We're going to do the other side too, because obviously they are sisters, not twins. They never
That is my
match.
favourite brow. Amanda from Pixie says that all the time.
They never.
Sisters, not twins. So when you see people on social media and they have microblading, or because microblading done well,
got a cool.
Microblading done well is great, but a good person to do microblading will get that they don't have to look like twins.
Oh yeah, completely. And actually, they look a bit odd.
Yeah,
if they're
it makes your face
perfect.
like your body does what it's your face. You know, your structure of your bone structure does what it's supposed to do.
Completely.
So if you have things that are you're supposed to be sort of symmetrical.
Yeah.
And like you say, sisters, but not twins.
Not perfect. Not everyone's perfect.
We should do that as another funny video. Make both eyebrows the same so you can see how bad it looks.
No, seriously, it does though.
It looks really bad.
It really does. Okay, so now I'm going to use a brow pencil. Now this is genuinely my favourite brow pencil. It is the Benefit Precisely my brow pencil.
Also Ava's favourite.
Is it? And I wonder if Ava loves it for the same reason as I do, which is that it's so thin that you can get hair-like strokes.
See, I'm really bad. I don't do the hair-like strokes. I tend to go...
Chuck it in. Yeah.
Oh, look how far out they are though. See, that's over-plucking in the 80s,
Yeah.
people. That's what that does to you.
But it doesn't matter as much the start, I don't think. It's all about that end.
The end.
So I'm going to take the pencil and I'm just going to do these little hair-like strokes. I'll start with this one.
What colour are you using?
So this is number 4. They come in, there's number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm going to number 4. So I always match it to your hair colour on your brows, not the hair
I
on
know,
your
that's
head.
the thing, because my hair is so blonde now. I always think my brows, if they go too dark, it would look weird, but my brows, here's the thing, my brows stay dark. I do have one grey hair in my brow. My brows stayed dark and my hair went almost white.
Really?
So how do you make that work? Maybe that'll have to be my look, like a signature
Like
really
Madonna.
dark brow. Don't put that on me. A signature dark brow, and then I'll have to see what happens to the hair, because if I didn't dye my hair blonde, it would be completely grey and white.
But I think, do you not think you can rock that?
Yes, when the time is right.
Right.
My husband says to me things like, you should let your hair go grey, it'd look really nice. I mean, that's not how he talks, that's me pretending to be him. Poor Jim. And I always say, oh, don't worry, maybe your next wife will let herself have grey hair.
Do you have voices for your cats?
No, well, we do impressions of them, because Monty's very deep and guttural and Penny's like a wimpy girl, and I don't say that in a sexist way. It's just to describe her. She's like, and Monty walks around like,
yeah.
All right, calm down, dude.
So literally, yeah, with my dog Snoopy is like, what? I can imagine like, what, mate? How you doing? Whereas Diddy's like, hey Snoopy, play, have fun. Literally.
Not that we're mad animal people.
No, we're not
or
at all,
anything.
we're not at all. Right, okay, so what I'm actually doing is almost joining the dots, because we've created that mapping technique. We're going to get rid of those dots. Have a little look. So I'm literally going these tiny little lines, filling it in, and lengthening it slightly. Then, spoolie on the ends. I mean, I know you brushed your brows straight away. I mean, I brush my brows more than I brush my hair.
I do. I brush up as well. I don't brush.
No, I just did that.
Yeah,
Well,
I don't brush like. I always think, why would people do that? I go like that.
Yeah, and it also lifts as well when you do that.
Yeah.
So you don't want your brow to look stuck on. You want it to look like your brow. You could do with a couple of bits tweezing under here. So I'm just gonna.
I did bring tweezers.
Me too. We should have really done that before the video.
Well, it looks more genuine. It looks more real.
Yeah, that's the thing as well. And also, if you need to cover the brow hair when you are in between waxes, you can just use a bit of concealer, which we will do in a minute. So underneath that.
I love that you get a Q-tip. I would have been like that.
No. I'm just going to get rid of these lines now because I know where.
Yeah.
I'm going to do one brow, obviously first, so that you guys can see the difference. Look at me here a sec. Okay. So you usually go for more of a taupey colour, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you starting to rock this colour, because this is your, like I say, your natural brow colour.
Yeah.
And what it's gonna do is gonna brighten your eyes as well.
Oh, now you've sold it to me. Why didn't anyone tell me that?
That's what it does. Then I'm gonna take some fibre gel, some of the Gimme Brow, because the thing is when you put any brow product in, it can look flat.
Yeah.
So you want to add a bit of fibre.
I do like the sort of new wave of brow products that have a not glitter, but like a slight shimmer to them to lift it.
Like a highlight.
Yeah.
And it does make such a difference. It's so funny, isn't it? Because we used to just literally put our eyeshadow in our brows, and now we use 3 or 4 different.
Now it's
products.
a whole thing.
Yeah, but I mean that's literally taken me, 30 seconds really. But look at the difference.
Yeah. God, this one looks butt naked.
Doesn't it? Have you got a close up of that, Ben, just so you can really see? But it looks lifted.
Can we appreciate the Hirons with the minimum makeup and just a big brow?
Just a big brow. That's what we want.
Go gentle in the comments, people.
No, what? We love a brow. We love a brow.
Oh no, I just mean because I'm, not exactly looking my best.
No, you look great. Do not listen to any of them. This is it, right? So that is, I love it. Defined, But still,
I like that it's long.
Yeah.
I usually just stop where they end.
No. You need to lengthen it the tiniest bit.
See?
Let me do the other side so that you're even.
Do the other side.
So you're even. So the key again, don't forget those little hair-like strokes. So this pencil in particular has got these little ridges on, which means you hold it there. So you get more control.
Well, I like that pencil because it's super fine. What I don't like is the pencil that's like in a triangle shape. I don't understand the point of it, and I can't make it work.
Oh, really? Okay, so it's just, I think it works better for people that have got really full brows.
Right.
So it just glides on, and then you just, basically the tip you use for the tail.
Oh.
Yeah, but this one's my fave, I love it.
I do think some people's eyebrows, when you've overplucked, they end up looking like sperm, don't they?
Oh my god, that's the worst, the tadpole brow. I feel really...
Tadpole brow. I like you say tadpole, I said sperm.
Yeah,
sorry people. Tadpole. One of us is a pro.
Can I show you what I'm going to do here that I think you'll like? Because this one doesn't start close enough. The other one's right, so I'm just going to do a couple of little strokes here. But what you said, which is brushing them up, that is what's going to give you the right positioning of the brow. And you see how I'm just filling in that little bit there? So any gaps that you've got, just fill them in.
My biggest gap is here, and that's just sort of like a...
It's just one of those things.
Just one of those things.
But also, don't be heavy-handed when you're doing your brows, because there is nothing worse than those kind of stuck-on brows.
Yeah.
You just want to be making sure you're constantly brushing through. The brushing's actually going to blend. Just get rid of those little marks now, because we don't want those.
God, it's so long.
That's the right shape for you. And then just go in there with that little gap. So you can see that it doesn't look like you've got loads of product in your eyebrow. Well, to me it doesn't, because you're not used to this darker brow. You might be like, oh. Right.
But I think with the follow-up video, if we're doing a smoky eye, they'll come into their own.
Yeah, that's the thing. And that's why I always do brows first, guys, because actually, when you do your eye makeup, it makes such a difference. And if you do your brows afterwards, then the whole eye makeup can look too much or not enough.
Right.
I always do brows first. And brush that bit up. Yes. Yes, I love it. It's got like a feathered front. Let me just clean a bit here.
God, they're still long, aren't they? They're still clinging on, trying to be long brows.
You know, you've got good brows. You've got really good brows, but that's because you haven't overplucked them for a long time.
It's been about 20 years since I overplucked. It takes a long time to get them to even...
And sometimes they never grow back.
No, exactly.
There you go. And then if you want, you can set them all with a setting gel. You're like,
No, I like that it's different too.
Yeah, I think that's the key, isn't it? I think that also when you take them off tonight, you'll be like, oh, my brows have gone.
Oh, I say that all the time.
A little bit of a setting gel there just to keep them in place. I love it.
Thanks, mate.
I hope you guys like them. Let us know, because it is all about a good brow. Let me look at you from this way. Yeah. For me.
I like that.
Oh, yeah, I can't help. You shall be like playing with your hair.
Yeah, let's do a...
I think, yeah.
The hair's wet, people, sorry.
I love them. What do you think?
Right. We're going to now move on to Smokey Eye. And we will list all the products below.
Yes.
Thank you so much for joining us. And... yeah, Smokey Eye. And then any requests, stick them below and I'll get her back in. I'm worried you're out of shot there as well, look.
Sorry. I'm like leaning. I'm like...
yeah, she's like totally chill. We're like, get in shot. We are going to do Smokey Eye and then we will be back. Thank you so much for watching. See you soon. Bye.